Welcome, Sim fans, back to the channel for this 9th installment of the weekly top 5 announcements for Microsoft Flight Simulator this Sunday, March 28th. Stay tuned. Okay, Sim fans, now before we get started, I would like to thank those of you that provided feedback on these weekly top 5 announcements, whether I should move them to once a month, maybe have them twice a month, or keep having them every week like I've been doing. And I'm happy to report, based on your feedback, fans, for now, I'll be keeping these coming every week. And with that, let's get on with the top 5 announcements for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay, Sim fans, now for number 5. Just Flight released an update to the PA-28R Arrow III. So, as we were hoping for, I was hoping for, they made improvements such as the default switch mappings are now working on the Honeycomb Alpha flight controls. I can confirm that. Those have been fixed. There's also icing effects that have now been added, along with improved propeller effects, which look great. I actually showed that in last night's stream. I was flying the aircraft. Cockpit textures have been improved. There's been improvements to the flight dynamics and many other improvements. So check out the link below for the whole list of updates that have been done to this aircraft by Just Flight. But to install the update, it does require the fully updated version to be downloaded from Just Flight where you purchased it and reinstalled. Let's get on to number 4. Okay, Sim fans, now for number 4. Carenado updated the Piper PA-44 Seminole to version 1.5 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So here, yet again, another aircraft update, which is great to see that the vendors are improving their planes. Of course, I've been highlighting these planes also in these videos, so it's good to see. Some highlights for the fixes that Carenado has made with this plane. They've fixed interior lighting. There's some bugs there they fixed. They fixed window reflections. They improved flight dynamics and performance due to Simulator Update 3, 1.14.5, of course. And then they improved interior sounds and also applied some minor bug fixes. So another thing that's great to see, that the developers are continuing to update their aircraft. Carenado hasn't always been the best about that, so I do like seeing that they have updated this aircraft as well. And it seems like so far with Microsoft Flight Simulator, they're doing a good job with that. Okay, let's get on to number 3. Okay, Sim fans, so finally, Microsoft Flight Simulator and Asobo released a performance patch, version 1.14.6.0, right behind me, released it last week to address some performance issues that we've been seeing in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it was severely needed. So the hotfix, what does it help with? Well, specifically, the patch should improve performance when flying close to large airports such as DFW. They've also made performance optimizations of server requests when in the menus or during flight. Now, I have seen improvements with my system, but I do want to note during my live stream last night, the longer I flew, it looked like the greater the negative impact was on my frame rates. It looks like Microsoft and Asobo still have some work to do in the performance area. Maybe we'll see improvements when they get to DirectX 12. I don't know when that will be, but hopefully even before then, they'll continue to update their Microsoft Flight Simulator to make it better in terms of performance for our machines. Okay, with that, now we'll go on to number 2. Okay, Sim fans, now for number 2. Don't miss out on Orbx and VerticalSim sales going on right now. As a matter of fact, Orbx ends today, so I was trying to get this video out as fast as I can. So with Orbx, they have excellent scenery. They have good utilities. Something to note, the utilities I checked, those aren't on sale, unfortunately, but they do have great scenery that's on sale. I think up to 50% off as it shows back there. One thing to note, it does not, unfortunately, include like the latest scenery. So like there's Waiki's KDCA airport scenery that I highlighted last Sunday. That is not on sale, but that's to be expected. But there is a lot of stuff that's on sale, Sim fans, not only for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So those of you that also like X-Plane and Prepared, there's sales going on. So do check that out. Now for VerticalSim scenery, that is also on sale through April 4th. So VerticalSim is having an Easter sale. I've purchased many scenery packages from VerticalSim for XP, and recently I purchased what I flew last night to Norfolk, so KORF for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Right now, they've got it for sale. I think it was $769 or something like that, direct from the vendor site. If you go to the marketplace in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I think it's still $11.99. You're not going to find on sale there. You have to go to that site. One of the things I will mention about VerticalSim, they are still getting up to speed on Microsoft Flight Simulator scenery. They do a good job with XP, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Some of the scenery looks decent. Other scenery, maybe mediocre, but do give it a check out. They're coming along very well. It looks like they're getting more and more used to the tools to build the scenery, and the scenery is improving. And one of the nice things about VerticalSims is they've always been reasonable with their price, even in X-Plane and now in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay, now with that being said, let's get on to number one. Okay, sim fans, now for number one. NextGen Simulations releases Embraer 110 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yes, another aircraft. Hopefully it'll be good. It looks like it's decent reviews so far. Okay, so some highlights for the package for this new aircraft includes 3 accurately modeled variants of the EMB 110. Models are considered frame rate friendly. And of course, they have PBR textures, native rain effects. They have scratches in the 3D rendered cockpit on the glass and the dash, and frosting effects for the aircraft. It also includes 12 liveries. I just did 2. I don't have 12 fingers. 12 liveries, modernized avionics, and easy to use autopilot system, authentic sound sets, and much, much more. Do check this out as well in the comments below for a whole list of features. It is currently available on Sim Market for approximately $35 US. And again, it has 13 reviews that are averaging 4 out of 5 stars. So that seems promising. It doesn't sound like maybe spectacular, like 5 out of 5, but there's very few aircraft so far, Sim fans, that get 5 out of 5. I don't have the aircraft, so I can't speak of how good it is at this point, but we can see we're at the beginning and we're seeing more and more aircraft released for Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is a good thing. However, it also looks like, based off of Marketplace talking about reviews, there's some subpar aircraft that are coming out. So beware, read the reviews. Exciting news, Sim fans, to see more and more aircraft coming out. We're really trending in the right direction, I think. Okay, Sim fans, well, that does it for this week's top 5 announcements. I do appreciate all of you. Please subscribe, do a like on the video, and we will catch you next time. And as always, blue skies. We'll see you soon.